Peace up, A-Town down.
Next thing I knew, she was all up on me screaming.
Got the beat to make your booty go, beat to make your booty go, beat to make your booty go, booty 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 go, beat to make your booty go, beat to make your booty go, beat to make your booty go, booty booty go, booty go, booty 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 go, booty go, booty 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 go,
Let's go.
She was all up on me screaming.
take that, rewind it back.
She was all up on me screaming.
Let's go.
She was all up on me screaming.
Take that, rewind it back.
She was all up on me screaming.
a PI?
I'm resourceful.
Money friend, get it for the money, yeah. Don't give a fuck.
How's everyone doing today? Now, today I'm going to do a TSM guide video. There's been a lot of people asking how am I selling my Xmogs and making thousands and millions of gold a day. So I'm going to make this video and try my best to explain how I do this. So first off, the add-on I do use is Trade Skill Master, which you gotta make an account first, which you do on the Trade Skill Master website. Which I need to pull this up. I'm actually gonna pull it up on this screen so you guys can see it. 1 second. Alright, there we go. I think that's big enough, maybe. Alright. So, you type in Trade Skill Master and you click on the first one that pops up. Now, you'll have to log in. So, either sign in or create an account. I'm gonna sign in. Once you create the account, it's gonna make you verify it. So go to your email and verify it. After you verify it, go back to the website. Now, this is entirely up to you guys, but where was it? Getting help. Okay, that's not the right one. I'm sorry, TSM. Alright, you kind of need to do this, but it's up to you. This desktop app, you do need to download it, which you can get by clicking on Install TSM. Now, when you install it, it's gonna say support premium, which is up to you. But if you support the premium, it's like $6. No, it's $15 for 6 months. And if you do that, you unlock a whole bunch of new features, which I'll show you in a few minutes in the game. But you do want to download the desktop app, And whenever you're playing the game, keep the desktop app open. Don't ever close it. Now, what else you want to do if you buy Premium? You're going to go to ab configs, go to realm selection, and you want to click on the realm you play on. So add a realm, add your realm. I already have mine added. Now after you add all your realms, this thing right here, the current dealers, you don't have to go to the website anymore if you have Premium, because current dealers is going to pop up in the game now. And yes, you can also go back to the website for groups and operations and top sellers, which I'll teach you in a second. But now, once you got your realm selection done, if you did Premium, I just restart the game and don't restart the game. We're gonna open up course, because the add-on, the desktop app, it's gonna tell you what add-ons to download. So you wanna go to course client and download the add-ons it tells you to, which I'm gonna pull up the add-ons in a second so you can see them. First, I'm gonna fix my screen so this thing isn't in the way. So I'm swapping screens really quick. Give me 1 second. If I can figure this out. Alright, there you go, I swapped screens. So now, when you are on course, here are the add-ons you will need to install, which the desktop app will tell you to install. It is, TSM, obviously, and TSM, accounting, auction helper, all these green ones, just the green ones, no other ones. Just these green ones are the ones you want to install. And now after you install all those, you log back into the game, and then you type in /TSM and this pops up. It pops up on your mini map too. You can click it on your mini map and it pops up. So I'm going to set you guys off with a basic thing really quick, like some basic stuff you guys have to know. If you go to options, which is the second tab, you go down to shopping. This might be unclicked. Just make sure you click on it for every one of these: shopping, crafting, auctionating, auction DB. Make sure every one of them is checkmarked. That's kind of important. Now once you have those all checkmarked, once you put your mouse on top of an item, you're gonna have like 20 different things pop up. See all the different prices that pop up. Min buyer is min buyer is how much it is on your realm at the time. Market value is the average price on your realm. So like right now it's like 50% cheaper than normal. So I could technically buy that and sell it for 50 gold. The bottom one, the global sell average, let me see. I'm turning down the music. Alright, the bottom one, the global sell average, is how much it sells for. It costs most realms, so that's like the average. But really the only ones you want to look at is the min buyer, the market buyer, and then the historical price. So historical means it's basically monthly price, like the average monthly is 77 for this item. The market value, which has been the price for about a week now, it's been up on the auction house so about 50 gold for the past week, and just recently someone put it up for 24 gold. Yeah. So you could basically just buy it and basically sell this item for double. So that's basically the pricings you want to look at: min, buyout, market value, historical price, and global sell average. Alright, so after you do all that and know all that, you want to go to TSM feature, the first tab. You want to go back to this thing. But yeah, go to TSM feature, the first tab. Go to micro setup, and basically all you have to do is hit create, and then look at your chat box. It tells you if it's been done or not. Now what you want to do from there, you're going to go to custom price, which is the tab right next to that one. In this tab, this empty box right here, you want to type in Minprice. Kind of like this one, the one I have right here to the left. You want to type in Minprice and hit enter. After you hit enter, you want to copy and paste this big list of words into the empty box. So like, you type in Minprice, you would hit enter, it'd give you another empty box. Now this big string I'm going to paste into the Twitch chat. So if you're paying attention right now, it is in the Twitch chat now. Now all you want to do is copy that from Twitch chat and paste it into your Minprice. And hit enter. And that's done. Now what you want to do from there is you want to go to the third tab. You want to go to groups. Not groups. What am I doing? You want to go back to the second tab. Yeah. Go back to the second tab and go up to the top where it says module options. Now for module options, you want to go down to shopping, which is the one I just clicked on. Now this bottom right side, you can see I have another string of wording. I'm going to copy and paste this into the Twitch chat. All you gotta do is copy and paste it into this blank. I'm going to leave a little gap. Alright, so the second one goes into that box. Okay. Now, after you copy and paste it in there, you hit enter. And then it's done. So now you have the custom price settings correct. Now what you can do is you can go to Oxnos. You won't have these three will be gone, and that's a different add-on. It's only gonna be these last three. These last three, first you wanna do a get full scan, which could take up to 40 minutes. Or you could get Addon guitar scan. This one, the top one, takes 15 minutes. Get full scan takes you 40 minutes, depending on realms. But you basically want to pick either one. It scans your realm. Then what you could do from there, it'll give you more accurate prices, which is always good. But after you do that big scan, you want to go to auctionating, the second tab. Now, you want to hit quick push scan. When you guys first install it and everything, all this stuff I have highlighted in yellow right now, all of it will not pop up for you. That is something totally different. But so it's gonna be blank for you guys, but what you want to do is you want to hit quick post from bags. Now it's gonna scan the majority of the stuff in your bags, and all you have to do is hit post. So I have like just X marks on Oxnos right now. But like, watch my bags. If I hit post, now keep in mind you guys did do this one add-on, right? This micro. This micro means I could hit control and scroll up and down with my mouse. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit control and scroll up and down my mouse. Now it's posting all my auctions. Now just watch my bags. Like my bags are gonna be like empty. There's some stuff about to disappear, just pay attention. Alright, so that entire top part is like basically gone now. And that entire top part is on the Oxnos now, which you can see like all my battle pets on Noxnos now. So that's quick person bags. It gets the majority of your stuff until you make groups and operations, which I'll get into in a few. Now, another thing you want to do is go to shopping. This is going to be empty for you too, since you don't have any groups and operations. But you want to go to shopping, and right at the top where it says custom filter, click on custom filter. Now, the thing I told you on the website, the great deals, I told you that was going to pop up in the game, right? There it is at the desktop ab searches. You can only get that if you buy premium, and premium is $15 for 6 months. That's entirely up to you. You don't exactly need it, but you do have better luck if you do get it. Now, I could hit great deals, and it scans for everything extremely cheap. Like this top item, it's junk basically, but anything that is in blue means it's extremely cheap. Green means it's basically cheap. Yellow means it's average price. Orange means it's a little bit overpriced. And red means it's completely overpriced. Right, I'm gonna stop it here. Right, so this boat, I think it's a boat. Now those hands, it's 1 gold right now. If I double click it, there's one for 10, what? Oh, I get it now. Alright, there's one for 10 gold, there's one for 11 gold. You can buy them both. And basically, yeah, look at that. You can buy one for 10, one for 11, and you can undercut the guy for 4,000. So I can basically spend 21 gold, and I can make like 8,000 if I were to buy those and just repost them. I don't need that right now, but yeah, that's basically what that means. Blue is extremely cheap, green is decently cheap, yellow average price mainly, that's like that in the middle. Orange means it's slightly overpriced, and red means it is overpriced. But yes, go back to the shopping tab and click on custom filter again, and if you hit start vendor search, the add-on is going to scan the Oxynos with the items that you can buy off the Oxynos that sell for twice as more than you bought them for to the vendor. So like, you could buy an item and sell it to a vendor for twice as much basically. That's how the vendor search works. And to start disenchant search means it searches for items that you can disenchant, and the disenchants you get from those items sell for more than the item. So like, let's say I disenchant this, and the raw materials are 200 gold. Okay, that's 200 gold in mass. The item by itself is 119, so I'd make more disenchanting it. So that's what the disenchant search is. The start sniper, it searches in real time, so like, let's say I were to post something really cheap, it would instantly pop up on start sniper, and then you could buy it, and then you could just resell it. Just go to the mailbox and repost it. Nothing's popping up right now since it's like 5 AM, but like during the daytime it picks up a lot. But starting sniper is how most people make their gold. Like, you get it, like last night a mount popped up which I lost because you gotta be quick about it. You gotta click buy as quick as you can. But a mount popped up, and I'll show you the mount. This mount, believe it or not, okay, it's not on Noxnos, but that mount was worth 8 million gold, right? And someone put it up on Noxnos for 4,000. Only 4,000. And I missed it. You gotta be quick when it comes to buying, if it's a good deal. Now, what you wanna do is, depending on what item you sell, is you wanna have groups and operations now. Okay? This is kinda hard to do on stream, because you guys have to copy and paste something, but I'm just gonna give you guys an easy one. So let's say battle pets. Yeah. Alright, so you're gonna name a group battle pets. This is up to you depending on what you sell, what you want to sell, and what you get most often. But I'm just gonna give an example. So type in battle pets with the group name. Now after you do that, hit enter, and then double click on the group you just made, and then this will pop up. Everything on the left side is in your bags. Everything on the right side is the group. If you click on something in the bags and click add at the top, it adds it to the group. So if everything in your bags you want to add into the group, click everything in your bags and add it to the group. Now once you do that, you're done. Now what you want to do is you want to go to operations, which is the next channel. It's right beside groups. And you go to operations, you want to make a shopping operation, and this is shopping operations could vary, but I got a whole bunch of different ones basically. Like these are battle pets I have that sell for between 10 to 40,000, 1 to 10,000. But take a look at the maximum auction price. It's 90% DBM market. So based on what you're selling, you'd use one of those DBM markets. So let's say you have battle pets in your bags that normally sell for about 10,000 gold. 4 to 10,000, okay? You name your group. So you go back, you just name your group, battle pets 4 to 10. Then you make an operation for your battle pet group you just made, which is right here. Fuck. Yeah. You'd type in 85% DBM market in the empty slot. So first you name your group, then you type in 85% DBM market, and then you hit enter. Whoops. Okay. So yeah, you hit enter and then it saves. Now you want to go to your operations again, and you want to make a shopping. Yeah, you want to make a auctionating one. An auctionating one. Trying to find a good one you guys can use. Battle pets. Post. I might have to copy this, and well, unless you guys can see it, but making an auctionating operation. So name it like battle pets 4 to 10 again. Go down to the bottom. Oh, you click on post. So you click on post right here. Then you go back down to the bottom, and then you can. I think you guys can see that. You just type in like max parenthesis 106% average buy. Yeah, you guys can. Well, once I upload this, you can re-watch it and like pause it at that point. But you want to type in each one of those, and then hit enter, enter, and enter, so it saves. Now after you've done that, this also depends on like what you want to sell. You could do this with any item. I'm just giving you pets as an example, but this is what I do for pets. So you just hit enter, 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 so it saves. So now when you go back to the auction house, those 3 things I showed you that were empty, which this is going to be empty, that's going to be empty, this is going to be empty, but since you added operations and a group, which was the pet one we just talked about, the pet group is going to pop up. So now you can select your group and hit like scan selected groups, click on the groups, start post scan, start post scan. It's not only gonna post items that are inside your group. So if I had like 12 pets in my bags and I put those 12 pets in that group, it's gonna start a post scan for those 12 pets I had in my bags. So it's gonna post those 12 pets depending on what your prices are. If it's too low priced, it's not gonna post it. If the pet is like averagely priced, it's gonna post it. But it's not going to like scam you or anything. Like if it's really low already and you're not gonna make any profit, like if it's below your min price, which is in the operations I just showed you. If it's below the min price of the operation, it's not gonna post it. It's just going to skip it. Okay. Like I'll give you guys a quick example. I'm gonna select all and hit start post scan. I have lots of X mugs in my bags, but this is basically what it's gonna look like when you do it. Yeah, okay. So not to nothing bags means I don't have enough in my bags to do it, which it's the stack amount you set in your operation. Like you can stack it like 20 stacks of 1 and stuff. But like it says undercutting competition, below min price, posting at normal price. Yeah. All the green ones, greens means it's in a post. Blue means I already have some posted. But yeah. I'm gonna do my thing I showed you. That micro. Just control and scroll up and down. And then it's basically gonna post everything in my bags. Which you'll see in a second. Once it's done scanning. Yeah, it takes a while. Alright. So close. 3 more pages. 2 more pages. 1 more page. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to hit control and scroll up and down, up and down. Now see, it says posting. It's alright, like it takes 351 megabytes, but it doesn't lag or anything. But like, just take a look at my bags now. Like my bags are like gone. It posted everything in my bags that I had in groups, and the ones I could post. Like it's not gonna post that one because I already have a maximum amount, so it doesn't do duplicates. Just keep that in mind. If you have duplicates of an item, it only does 1. Now let's say I were to cancel my auctions. You could go to auctionating again. At the top right, there's one that says cancel all auctions. Yeah, if you cancel them all, they're gonna go to your mailbox, right? And what you really could do is just sales. You could click on sales. It gives you all your sales, your buys, your cancels, your expires. Just click on it and it just gets all your mail for you. And all you have to do is just go straight back and do start post scan again. So you could do you could either do a quick post, you could do that one first, and then you could do this one. That's normally what I do, but just start post scan again. Now the quick post from bags, you don't need groups and operations for that. It just does a certain amount of items in your bags. But yeah. That's basically all TSM really is. You just make groups and operations for items you want to sell. So like blacksmithing, I added all my blacksmithing stuff that blacksmiths can make. And I made my operations. And you just make groups and add operations to them. And the operations are just like how much you want to buy them for shopping. And auctionating is how much you want to sell them for. That's really all it is. Now, let's say there's a guy in trade chat selling something like trying to give you guys an example. let's say you're selling a jade chest piece, I guess. You can click on the guy's item and all the prices are gonna pop up, and you can just give him an offer. Or let's say I'm out gold farming or something, and you see an item drop. You can just go to your bags and you can price check the item without even having to do the Doxnox. Now another good add-on is Loot Appraiser, which I will pop up in a second. It's a different add-on, it's not TSM, but Loot Appraiser. This add-on, whenever you kill anything, it's basically once you loot it. I'm trying to explain this better. Alright, whenever you loot something, it's kind of like TSM. It gives you the price like right there on your face. So you can go do like a gold farm, and throughout the gold farm, everything you get, it's gonna add up in that box. See, the cool thing is total looted item value. It's gonna give you a looted item value. So TSM, normally you just have to go around and just look at them, look at the prices. Loot Appraiser is actually gonna give you the exact price of all the items you've gotten. So, like, let's say Loot Appraiser says I've made like 700,000. I have 700,000 worth of stuff I just got in my bags from that farm. So when I go to the Doxnox, it's expected that I have 700,000 worth of items on Doxnox. So TSM, Trade Skill Master, for all the add-ons that the desktop app tells you to download, on top of Loot Appraiser, that's really all the add-ons you really need for like massive gold making. But you do want to remember though, the quick post thing I showed you, you don't need groups and operations for that. And then the sniper thing I showed you, when it's not like 5 AM in the morning, you can do start sniper, which is, it's the last tab. You go to shopping, you go to custom filter, and you hit start sniper. You always want to be sniping, at least most of the time, because idiots post stuff on Doxnox by mistake. Kind of like that guy, but that's a yellow one, orange one. So he's selling that item for 8,500, and it sells for, yeah, it's overpriced right now. But you could also get like really cheap stuff that pop up, and then all you really do is you buy it. But when the cheap stuff pops up, it's like a competition. You gotta buy it quickly because a lot of people have this add-on. 19, what? That's a fake. I know exactly where you get that. Well, the average across most realms looks to be 4,500. This realm, Area 52, is 12,000 from the looks of it. So the saltstone set you can get from this place actually. If you do Diamol, go to the right side. Yeah, Diamol, you just go straight to Diamol and you take the right entrance. You just basically just pull that entire dungeon, and then you just kill them all at the very end. So you pull them all, then you kill them all at the very end. Next, the Loot Appraiser is open, but that's where saltstone drops. So yeah, you guys just seen saltstone sells a decent amount. Now I'm gonna pop something up on stream so you guys can see. Once I find it. Alright. Take a look at this picture I just put up. It's the glorious leggings you can get from Silverfish, which I will show you in a second. Gotta figure out how to close this image. Alright. The glorious leggings you can get from Silverfish during the monk farm, which I normally stream myself doing. But you go to the Silverfish, you gotta talk to this NPC at the top right, which will teleport you to the old surface. And once you're teleported to the old surface, you go to the middle twilight camp, and you basically invite 5 monks to the party, and they do the onyx totem. Now you basically want to like make a box, like a totem at the top left, the top right, bottom left, bottom right. Basically want to make a box of totems around the camp and put one totem right in the middle. So the four totems mobs are gonna go to the middle totem, and then you just kill all the mobs like right there in the middle, and then you loot them all like every 2 minutes, and it gives you stuff like this. You know, it gives you all the good goods. But then you do get a whole bunch of crappy stuff like this. But these lockboxes though, you can also get from Silverfish doing the Twilight thing I just showed you. And these lockboxes can contain these X-Mugs. And then these X-Mugs you can just quick post on Nox. Or you could add those X-Mugs into like a group in operation and just sell all your high, you could like separate your high X-Mugs with your low X-Mugs and make groups and operations for those. Like make an operation for X-Mugs worth 10,000 to 20,000, make one for like 1,000 to 2,000, just make different ones. That's really all there is about TSM now. The mailing you just really just, it tells you, just click on which ones you want at the time. If you click on open all, it opens all. But yeah, that's really it. If you missed anything, just say it in the chat right now. Like, if you missed any of those big strings I posted, like if you don't have this or something, if you don't have this, it's gonna mess up on you. And if you don't have this, it's gonna mess up on you too. You gotta have both of these kind of to make it work. You also gotta make sure you have your desktop app open at all times. You don't want that closed. You want to have that open because it updates TSM every hour. And as long as the add-on stays up to date, the prices are going to be more accurate. And that's basically how that works. Now, another thing, TSM, if you go to auctionating, you can see your revenue mainly. You can see your sales, all the sales you've made, other income, which is normally like milling and stuff. Resale, these are the items you can flip, and like all the flips you've made. Expenses, these are items you've bought. Other like items like repairs and stuff. Third auctions are auctions that have expired, and these are ones that have cancelled. Items, these are just the items you have. Summary, just click on the tune you're using at the time, and this is a summary for your tune. Yep. And that's my top item I've sold so far. And player gold, you can go to your player gold and you can check out your player goal. Yeah, I made this tune like not too long ago. But yeah. Yeah, that's basically it though. And then you go to crafting. I don't really mess around with the crafting too much, but it's kind of self-explanatory mainly. Cooldowns, it just tells you cooldowns, if your cooldowns are ready or not. Numbers owned tells you the supplies you have and stuff on the side. Crafts tell you how much you can make if you craft that item. So yeah, anyone have any questions? And destroying, I don't do any of that destroying stuff. Yeah, does anyone have any questions or like missed anything? If not, I'm gonna go do the Silverfish thing to show you guys how it works. None? Okay, I'm gonna turn on some music really quick so it's not boring. And yeah, I'm gonna go do the Silverfish thing so you guys can see. Like last night I made 177,000. And 2 days ago, before last night, I made 700,000. So it really all depends on your drops. Like a bad day. I only do this for an hour, by the way, an hour to 2 hours at a time. But the lowest I've ever made doing this farm in 1 hour is 40,000. I've never gotten less than 40,000. If you child a village, will it have lockpicking? How is my mic though? It's at max volume. Okay, one sec. I'll try moving this over here. Alright, how's... Yep, that's kinda weird. It's probably really loud, my bad. Can you, does it sound better than it did before? But yeah, you can make a class child and open your lock boxes. So like if you don't already have those, just make a class child and you can open them up. But remember, you do not delete them. If you delete them, that's bad. I had a friend do that one time. He deleted like 20 of them. I'm trying to figure out this mic thing right now. It's kind of weird. It's like, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go do the Silverfish thing so you guys can see it. It's not in the way of the camera, is it? Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to, thanks for the followers, Knocked and Junk. I didn't see, I heard them, I just haven't had time to look. Well, my max volume is on, actually. But it's probably because the mic's, like, right now it's like right there on my face. I had it like a little bit farther back. I suppose that works. I am lagging a little bit from the looks of it. But it's all fine. But does anyone have any questions about the TSM? Because I can totally answer them right now. I've been doing TSM for a couple years now. I could also give you the TSM Discord. It's just a Discord for people who use TSM mainly. I'm gonna actually, yeah. Instant invite, copy, yeah. Here is an instant invite to the TSM Discord. Now, they do have like 20,000 people or something in that Discord. There's a lot, but like they can help you out too if you have any questions. They also have like gold farms. Like if people are doing gold farms and they need some extra people, they have a group thing in there where you can just talk in there and they'll add you and you can group up and stuff. By the way, damn, what a boxer. I'm very confused right now. Yeah. This. What the hell? Holy fuck. What is going on? I've never seen this before. How is he doing that? Do what? Hold up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 boomies? What? Alright, but so when people are multi-boxing, yeah, you would put your totem right here. You put one totem here. You could put one right about here. You would do another one right about here. And another one right about here. Yeah, right here. And then you would do another one just about here. So now all 4 of those are gonna go to the middle one. That's crazy though, saying a multi-boxer. But if this is happening to like your realm, like if there's people already doing it, just type in SEO main name, and then you can see all the people doing it. If they invite. I don't like using evil UI. It's just kind of weird. Yeah, what's going on? I think the guy's AFK. He's AFK. That's funny. I can't really make one of my realm because my realm's being multi-boxed, I know. So, does anyone have any questions about TSM though? About damn time. Scrub. Just kidding. Alright. Hopefully this guy listens and moves his totem, you know. I'm actually gonna restart that. So I'm gonna do this about an hour so you guys can see like what jobs and stuff. We do need 1 more month from the looks of it. Because we got the top left, we got the bottom right, we got the bottom left, and we don't have the top left. Yeah, all these games you'll be getting, you can just use the quick post and just quick post them. Pretty easy. And then if you get any chests, well, you can destroy your chests. Here's what dropped last night, by the way. I was doing a scored film last night, and I just got done selling an item I got from last night, which is the blade of henna. It drops in this location, so. That's like proof that some of the stuff does sell. Who is in here? That's on my friends list. One of these guys on the friends list, I don't know who it is. Minus 44 hours. Huh. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna upload this to probably my YouTube channel, and every string I did paste into the chat, I'll put in the description. Oh man, nothing good has dropped yet. Gonna drop a mailbox. Yeah, a lockbox. Sweet. I'm gonna ask this guy. Gotta go do a keystone. I wonder if I keep doing this or go do a keystone. Hey, this is really all you do. Just stay up for like an hour, 2 hours, as long as you want. guy doesn't even know his name. Come on. I told you, call me. Hey, there's too many people to get. Okay. I can't keep track of everyone. Are you still on the phone at the girlfriend? Man, we need another month. I should totally log on my other accounts right now and just come over here. If I do that, I might lag. Will I lag out if I log on my other account? Let's find out. I'm about to log on my second account now, guys. Where are they? Alright, is he in the Discord yet?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's up?
Are you on the phone right now?
No, I'm off now.
Mic sounds kind of weird.
Oh, it might, I mean, I'm still on a call with her on Skype. But, I don't know if that would affect this or whatever.
I don't think so. Hey.
Do I sound like far away?
What?
So do I sound far away?
Just not that loud.
Oh, that's weird.
I just did the complete guide thing. You can go back and look at that once I upload it.
I definitely will.
I think I did a good job, kinda. I didn't really do too good on the groups and operations, but you know, it's kind of self-explanatory, that part is.
Yeah.
Because that, it's not really up to me how to... Is something falling?
Okay, hopefully you can hear me a little better now.
Talk again?
Can you hear me? God damn it.
Like, the groups and applications thing I was telling people about, like, the only one I could really think of is, like, Battle Pets, since that's, like, one of the ones I do. But the groups and applications, it's really up to you. Like, it depends on what you yourself, what you sell the most of. I can't really I don't really know what you guys sell.
I really do just mostly sell pets. I mostly sell, hold on, I'll send it in the chat. It's called the Abysseus. This. Hold on, I'm gonna try and join on my phone. See if that